Okey, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam, selamat datang guys. Okey, pada murid-murid SMK Common Bukit Nanas CBN, okey, murid-murid dari sekolah lain dan sesiapa saja yang sempat mengikuti live channel imej sempena PKP kita ni. Okey guys. So, apa khabar semua? Hopefully korang sihat-sihat semua Stay safe duduk kat rumah, jangan merayau-rayau. Okey. Kita punya MCO still continue, okay. So our topic for tonight will be, we want to finish our final exercise for mastery practice, okay. So if I'm not mistaken, on my last video, I stopped until question number 6, okay. So for tonight, I want to continue question number 7 until question number 15. There's a lot of gambar otak in that question, okay? From the question number 7 to question number 15, a lot of gambar otak there. That means that will be a KBAT question, okay? So as usual, I don't have the textbooks, okay? Thanks to one of the members from 4N, okay? They share with me the question picture, okay? She take the picture and share to me the question. So I hope you guys can refer to your textbooks and we will do together and solve the problem. Okay. As usual, if you have a problem, please state your problem in our live chat and also please update your kehadiran here. Your attendance is very important. Okay, guys. Because for your information, today I got message from the pentadbir sekolah. So Puan Rosman mentioned about this online class, okay. So she asked if teachers can make sure all the students can get their education, everyone get fair education macam ni, and also make sure everyone can access the education. So that's why I make a video so that if you guys cannot make it for my live class, so you can watch later, okay. So that is the pesanan from Puan Rosman, our principal. Okay, guys. So let's start our mastery practice question number 7. Yes, correct. So let's do the question number 7. All right. Okay. So the mastery practice number 7. Okay, look at that. This is a page 32, okay, your textbooks. Okay, so number 7 in the diagram, okay, the function f maps set A into the set B. That means from the set A, it becoming the set B. That means A map onto set B. That is what is meant by mapping. And then the function G is given by the mapping of set B into set C. That means from B going to C, the function is G. Okay, so the soalan is in term of X, find the function that map the set B into A. Okay, so for number 7, okay, kejap. Alright, okay, I understand. Okay, so now, first thing is, okay, let me draw the diagram given. Okay, the diagram given. There's a 2 arrow diagram here, from here, X becoming set A, B, C, 3x minus 2, and then it become to 6x plus 1. Okay, A, B, and C. F function, G function. Okay, guys, this is the soalan number 7. Okay, the question number 7 give us the 3 set A, B, and C. The set A maps onto B by the function f, and the set B maps onto the set C by using the function of G. Okay, so x change become 3x minus 2, and the 3x minus 2 change becoming the 6x plus 2, right? 6x plus 2, 6x plus 1, sorry, 6x plus 1. Okay, now, so you see the arrow from x going to, from A going to B. Now, the soalan asking here is the 7A1, 7A1 Roman. The question asking you find the function that maps set B into A. That means that's a reversal function, reversal direction. So if the reversal direction is supposed to be like this, okay. Look at the blue color here. So the original from X, from A going to B. Now the soalan asking you find the function that maps set B into set A. So you see the direction from B going to A. If A going to B is a F function, so from B going to A will become the F inverse. Okay, please do you understand that? Okay, so that's the definition of inverse function, reversal of normal function. Okay, so we labeling as F inverse. But the soalan didn't asking F inverse. The soalan asking what is the value of that F inverse. Okay, so let's we calculate to find the inverse. Of course, so since the Fx equals to 3x minus 2, if you still remember, if I want to find the F inverse, I need to let my function here become y. Sorry, equals to y. Okay, equals to y. That's how we find the F inverse. So what I can do here is I let y equals to 3x minus 2, and I want to make my x become a subject. Okay, so y plus 2 equals to 3x, and x equals to y plus 2 over by 3. Therefore, our F inverse x equals to x plus 2 over by 3. That's all. Okay, guys. This is how we find the F. This is how we find the F inverse. Okay, you see here, the soalan asking to find the function that maps B onto A. That means from B going to A. You see, if B going to A, that means we want to find the F inverse. This is how we find the F inverse. We must let y equal to our equation, 3x minus 2, and we make our x become the subject, and then we find the final answer, x plus 2 over by 3. Okay, guys, please double check my answer. Is that correct or not? Please double check with your textbooks. Since I don't have the answer, you guys understand. So please tell me. If the answer is correct, then say yes. If not, please tell me. Okay, thank you. So that is for 7A1 Roman. Very straightforward. Okay. So soalan kedua, we want to find the gx. Okay, guys, gx. Here, this is what we want to find. Ini dia. The thing that I circle here, this is our g. What is the actual function of gx here? Okay, now this is how we read the diagram. Okay, that means we have a function that maps A into B, which is x becoming 3x minus 2. And then from B going to C, which is the 3x minus 2 becoming 6x plus 1. That means this whole thing we call composite function. Okay, this whole thing we call composite function. Okay, how to write this whole thing in the form of composite? Okay, so sangat mudah. Okay, so to Roman So FG, okay, we start with F, right, and then our final is G. So how to write? When we write the composite function, it always twists the position. The first function we must put at the back. The final function we must put in front. Okay, that's how we write the composite function based on our diagram. So we start from F and our final is G, right? So how we write the function is very easy. That means we just write like this. Okay, this is our composite function gfx. You see, we start with F, right? So I told you the starting function always put at the back. That's how we write the composite function. And our final function is G, right? Always put on the front, the first function here. Okay, so the gfx, that means the composite between the G and F equals to 6x plus 1. You see the double arrow here? That means this is the final answer for the composite, 6x plus 1. Okay, that's how we read the diagram. Okay, so this makcik gfx we let equals to 6x tambah 1. Okay, So g f x equals to cx plus 1. Now, you see here, the fx already given. Fx equals to 3x minus 2. The soalan asking us is to find the gx. Okay, to find the gx, we want to find the first function here. Okay, the front function. So how? Okay, refresh back. Okay, please refer to the previous videos. So that you will understand how to find the to find one of the element inside the composite function. Okay, so guys, so we asking to find the question asking us to find the g. So the first step, we just write down the fx equals to 6x plus 1, and we update the function. Fx is already given, 3x minus 2 equals to 6x plus 1. Okay, guys, this one here. The gfx I split, it become g bracket fx equals to 6x tambah 1. So makcik fx here is already obtained from here. Not obtained, it's already given from the information, which is the fx equals to 3x minus 2, right? Betul ke? Ya. I sebab inverted direction, right inverted, so tak boleh nak baca. So 3x minus 2, yes, correct. Okay, 3x minus 2. So this 3x minus 2, I cut and paste, I put it here. So I want to find the g. G is the first function, the front function. So if you still remember how we find the element, one of the element inside the composite function, for this situation, for this case, we need to inverse our makcik fx here. After we inverse, we get the answer. That answer you need to insert into this equation. Then you find your gx. Okay, so first step, we need to inverse our fx. So as we know, we already did the inverse for f inverse, right? For f function. Okay, so inverse. Therefore, it becomes x plus 2 over by 3. Okay, guys? You see here. This one, I told you, you need to inverse this makcik, right? So that if we inverse, we must let y equal to blah, 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 then we solve the problem. Why I said we already obtained? Because you look at your first question. Your first question is asking about to find the f inverse, right? Which is the answer is here. So I just cut and paste. Okay, this inverse is equal to this one. So this blue color, what we need to do with the blue answer here, this blue equation, you need to substitute into this equation. Then you see your x here, you need to replace your x with the blue color. Okay, so now what happened? Therefore, your gx equals to a big bracket plus 1. Okay, so here, what we can do now is, I want to find the gx, right? So 6, a big bracket, because of your huruf x, I replace with the big bracket plus 1. This big bracket, you cut and paste your blue color and put it inside. Okay, so I masukkan x plus 2 over by 3, and we simplify the equation, so it becomes 2x plus 2 times 2, 4, 4 plus 1, 5. That is your gx. Okay, so guys, I just cut the blue color and put it inside the big bracket and simplify 3 and 6, it becomes 2, and expand everything, then I get the 2x plus 5. Okay guys, please double check the answer for question 7A 2 Roman. Okay, they're asking the gx, right? Okay, 2 Roman here, is that correct or not? Okay, so please tell me. Okay, someone. Okay, please double check the answer. Okay, so that is question number 7A 2 Roman. Settle. Now, okay, welcome yang baru masuk. Okay, Anissa, Sarah, okay, and the rest of the guys. Okay, thank you. So, nasib bagus juga. Bagus pula. Memang bagus pun korang online macam ni. Okay, memang this is our time for form 4. Okay. Alright, so Zian, okay, Stella, okay, correct answer. Okay, thanks. Alright, so now that is question 7A. Now, how about the 7B? The 7B asking us to find the value of x where the fgx, the composite fg, equals to 4x minus 3. All right. Another composite function. So now for our 7b, the soalan asking us to find the value of x when the fgx equals to 4x minus 3. Okay guys, ini soalan dia. Find the value of x when the function of composite fg equals to this makcik here. So fg, we don't have the fg composite, we just have the gf here. So they are different, even though this is a same proof, but the place of the location of the function are different. That means the fg and gf is not necessarily same. So that's why you need to find your fg first. Compose the f and g. The function of g is already obtained here, so the red color. The function of f also given from the original question. So just compose these two makcik and then let equals to this pakcik here. Okay, let's do the compose. So the fg, that means f, we split the gx. Okay, I show you step by step. If you already master the step, so you can skip the several steps. Okay, but I just want to, okay, so that you guys boleh more, what you call that, more understand, okay, how we operate this thing. Okay, so since the f is already given, the g already obtained, the red color tadi. Okay, so okay guys, okay, when we talk about composite, please remember that the gx, you need to insert into f, not expand. Composite function means inserting the value, not expand the value. So you look at your function f. Your function f is 3x minus 2. Inserting means this blue color equation sub into x only. Okay, so what happened? It will become 3, a big bracket, minus 2 equals to 4x minus 3, where inside the big bracket supposed to be 2x plus 5. Okay, this is how we compose. Okay, this is how we compose. Okay, so the function of fx here, 3 big bracket minus 2 equals to 4x minus 3. This big bracket, I just substitute with this blue color. And I expand everything, then we solve the problem and we find the value of x. Okay, guys, please calculate for me. Tell me what is the answer of x. Okay, this is our composite function here. We compose value. Okay, that's all about number 7. Okay, alright. So guys, what's the answer for number agak unstable Okay, connection tak berapa stable. Okay, alright, dah live balik. Alright, good. So now, calculate for me for number 7. Okay, number 8. The function is given by fx equals to m over x minus 1. Fx equals to m over x minus 1 plus n. Okay, banyak ni huruf. Okay. Zian. Okay, Zian sudah dapat x equals to negative 8 for question number 7, right? Oh, dia pandang balik. Okay, please double check. So, right. So for number 8, we want to find the, okay, given that the f2 equals to 3, okay, f2 equals to 3 and f3 equals to 2. Okay, there's a lot of information here. So guys, so for number 8, okay, for number, okay, Zian, okay, dia kata x equals to negative 8. Roshini also negative 8. Yes, correct, guys. The answer for number 7, x equals to negative 8. Okay, so now let's m over x minus 1 plus huruf n here, nenek, makcik. Okay, oh, tak stable, Okay, so and then the second information is f2 equals to 3 and the third information f3 equals to 2. We want to find the what? First, we want to find the value of k. This k, m over k minus 1, Okay, we already discussed a lot of this kind of question, how to find k. First thing, you check your function here. Your function got your function got fraction, right? That fraction you must look at the x minus 1, I let equal to 0, so x equals to 1. Therefore, we make a conclusion k equals to 1. Okay? So guys, to find the value of k, we just take x minus 1, we let equal to 0, and we solve the x equals to 1, then we make a conclusion k equals to 1. Very straightforward. Okay? So that is first Roman. Okay. B. How to find M and N, makcik dan nenek. How to find makcik dan nenek. Okay. So let's use the another paper. So makcik and nenek here, to find the makcik and nenek, we need to use the information given. F2 equals to 3 and F3 equals to 2. Since we got makcik and nenek, MN, that means we must have two different equations. That means at the end, before we solve the problem, we must use simultaneous method. Okay. So first thing is substitute the F23 and the F32 into the function. Okay. M over by 2 minus 1 tambah N equals to 3. So we simplify. It become M per 1 tambah N equals to 3. First equation. And when F3 equals to 2, so M over by 3 minus 1 plus N equals to 2. So M per 2 tambah N equals to 2. So we simplify, it become N plus 2, N equals to 4. Okay guys, okay. I substitute the value of F2 equals to 3, F3 equals to 2 into the function. Then I get this two equation here. This is a two new equation. Okay. The first one is M plus N equals to 3. The second is M plus 2N equals to 4. You see here, we have M over by 2. I told you, if we have a fraction in our equation, please eliminate your fraction. Since this is over by 2, so everything here times dengan 2. That's why when we times dengan 2, it become this one. M plus 2N equals to 2 times 2, 4. So the first equation, second equation, you look here. Your M, the value of coefficient M and M here, they are same. So we just use minus. So because the positive, and how much your makcik M here. Okay. So Roshini sudah, okay, Roshini already obtained the value of N, which is N equals to berapa Roshini there? N equals to 1. Okay. So when we substitute everything, so first minus second, then we supposed to get negative N equals to negative 1, N equals to 1. Okay. Sangat mudah. First or second, choose either one. And substitute your name. So M plus 1 equals to 3. So M equals to what? M supposed equals to 2. 2, right? Okay. So M tambah 1 equals to 3. Ya. Makcik equals to 2. Dan that is your makcik and nenek. Oh, Farah. Welcome, Farah. Okay. Alright. So that is question number 8B. Now, how about 8C? Okay. 8C. For 8C, find the F double, F power of 2 there. That's a power of 2. That means I call it as F double. That means composed of double F. So F double X actually equals to FFX. Okay, please refer to my previous note. We already discussing the power here. If let's say this is power 99, if the power is 26, how we solve the problem? Okay, as this question already mentioned by one of our members. Siapa tak ingat lah nama dia. Okay, sweating. Okay, sweating ada tanya about this question. Okay, so guys, F double means FF. Okay, look at your function F. You see, this is our original, right? M and N doesn't have a value, but we already obtained M and N. Update first. Okay, so the F, a big bracket, Fx, and F. Okay, we update our function F here. So we are supposed to have M is 2 over by X minus 1, nenek berapa? 1. Okay, this is our function Fx. 2 over by X minus 1 plus 1. And then what we need to do? We insert this whole bracket into F again. Okay, copy your function of the function of F and insert this whole makcik here. Please be careful, we got a fraction in this function. So you're going to have a fraction over by a fraction. So please be careful. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, it will become 2 over by a big bracket minus 1 plus 1, 2 over by X minus 1. Yeah. See? This is what I told you. We got F here. We want to insert this whole makcik into F. So our F actually is 2 over by X minus 1 plus 1, right? So X here, we replace with this whole thing. Insert into this equation. Oh, sorry. 2 over X minus 1 plus 1, I tertinggal plus 1 here. Okay. Hopefully you guys nampak lah. Okay. 2 over X minus 1. This one yang dotted, macam dotted, actually this is a plus 1. And then close the bracket, minus 1. Okay. So, we simplify everything. So, plus 1 minus 1 bawah mati. It become 2 over X minus 1 plus by 1. Okay. This one. You see? This is the value that we insert. Plus 1, right? Yang ada macam dotted here, tak berapa clear, but this is actually plus 1. And then when we open the bracket minus 1, then it become 0. So plus 1 minus 1, 0. So that's why that things become like this. So this one, we need to simplify. So 2 over by X minus 1, when we bring up, it become inverted location, inverted value. So it will become X minus 1, 2 over X minus 1, you bring up, then the X minus 1 will be on the top. There's 2 here, still remain at the bottom. Don't forget 2 and 2. Therefore, X minus 1 plus 1, actually the answer is X. That means F double is at the end of our answer equals to huruf X. Okay, that's all. That is question C, F double. Okay. Now, what's next question? The next question is F inverse 2. Makcik ini. Kita dah, ni soalan D F inverse 2. I told you, if we want to solve the problem F inverse, but inside the bracket got value, I told you, please let this makcik equals to X. Okay, please refer to the previous video. Okay, so we let equals to X. And I told you, the definition of inverse actually is the reversal of function. So the F inverse, when we change the location into the right side, it becomes F normal. So the two still remain at the same place, but the F become F normal. I just move the F inverse to the right, so it becomes Fx equals to 2. Now, your Fx is already given here. Your Fx is where? Where's your Fx? This one. This is your Fx, right? Inside this bracket. So, 1 plus 1. And we solve the problem. Oh, unstable lagi. Okay, guys. We want to solve the problem. We want to find huruf X here. So, I told you F inverse. I just move the F inverse to this side. So, it becomes 2 equals to Fx. Cut and paste the Fx become this equation. Then you solve the problem and find the value of X. Very straightforward. Okay. So, we simplify this makcik. Then we're supposed to get 1 equals to 2 over by X minus 1. X minus 1 equals or not? You have your problem. Okay. Okay, if ada masalah, kalau tak ada masalah pun boleh juga tulis apa-apa yang kurang. If you have another idea to solve the problem, okay, we can share together. Alright. So that is question number 8. Okay, now let's do number 9. Okay, please check number 8 betul atau tidak the final question. The answer 3. Okay, 8 donkey. Okay, that's all for number 8. Number 8, yeah. Now number 9. For number 9, okay, what is the question? Okay, the diagram show the function of the cubic, x negative x cube. Okay, blah 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 for the domain of negative 3 less than x, negative 3 less than x less than 1, less than and equal. Okay, the domain is given there from negative 3 until 1. And the function also given, which is negative x cube, blah, blah, blah. That is a cubic function. That means when we sketch the graph, it will become a cubic graph. That's why the blah, blah. That is a cubic function. That means when we sketch the graph, it will become a cubic graph. That's why the graph is cubic. Okay, guys. This is TP berapa ni? TP3 question. TP3, okay? Alright, first question 9 is state. Oh, tak ada calculation. Okay, just give your opinion. Okay, ini pun gambar, bukan gambar otak, tapi wait. Okay, state whether the function is a discrete or continuous. Oh, I see. Okay, guys. Alright, what is mean by discrete function and continuous function? Okay, there's a two type of graph here. First, we can represent the function in terms of graph like this. Okay, I will show you. So let's say I have a function. This is what we call a function. After we plot the point of the graph function, so this one also we can call a function. This one we name this kind of graph as discrete function graph. Discrete. How to differentiate between the discrete and continuous? Continuous lagi senang. Okay, continuous means we connect all the dots. So since this is the dot, right? The dot here, we name this thing as a discrete function. Discrete means we just plotting the point. If we connect the point, okay, either by using the ruler or free drawing like this. This is the ruler, or free drawing like this. This is the curve, right? Okay, kalau macam ni, I buatlah free drawing. Let's say I connect all the dots. like this. This is what we call continuous function graph. Okay, faham ke semua? Okay, please respond on the live chat. Okay, maybe this is the first time you heard these terms, discrete and continuous. Okay, guys, please respond. Okay, number 9, for number 9A, 1 Roman. You faham or not? Discrete means, okay, the discrete means we just plot the point. But continuous graph means we connect all the dots and then it becomes a graph, right? It becomes a graph. There's a line on your graph here. That's how we differentiate. Okay, guys, Shuhan faham. Okay, Roshini also faham. So I hope the rest of you also faham. If you have a problem, please mention. Please respond here. Okay, so state whether the function given on the diagram is a discrete or continuous. Of course, the answer very straightforward. Continuous graph. Okay, discrete lah. Continuous in Malay kita panggil apa? Continuous, bersambung, selanjar. Yes, selanjar. Okay, selanjar. Okay, graf selanjar. Ya, minum dulu. Okay, so hopefully korang faham tentang continuous. You can differentiate between the continuous and discrete function Bismillah. Alright, now that is 9A1 Roman. 9A2 Roman. Find the range of f that correspond to the domain given. Right. The soalan 9A2, 9A1 answer is continuous. Okay. We already discussed about that things. Okay, 9A2, we want to find the range of function f from the given domain. When we talk about range of function f, that means we are referring to the graph of y-axis. Okay, the y-axis there. The vertical line. Okay, the vertical axis. Look at your vertical axis. What is the least value? What is the maximum value there? So from the diagram already show us the least value is -4. Okay, I told you, please refer when you want to find the range of function f, not the range of f inverse. I'm talking about the range of f function. Please refer to the graph of y-axis. So look at your y-axis. What is the least value? -4. What is the biggest value? +4. So what is your range? -4 until 4. That's all. Okay. So to state the answer for range of f, very straightforward. So -4 less than equals to fx less than or equals to 4. Right? This is our answer. -4 less than equals to fx less than equals to +4. Tak suka tulis like this. Also, we can write like this. -4, 4, bracket like this. Okay. This is normally form 6 akan jawapan macam ni instead of the first way. They prefer to use the second way to state the answer. Form 6. Okay, form 4 boleh buat macam ni, yang atas ni. Okay. So that is the question for 9A to Roman. Settle. C. By using the horizontal line test, determine whether the function have the inverse or not. Okay, guys. Inverse or not. Okay, guys. This one also we already discussed in the previous video. You want to determine the function have the inverse or not, you must test the graph with the horizontal line test. If your graph, let's say this is my graph function. If I draw a horizontal line on this graph, the blue graph here, if there is more than one of intersection point, that means there is no inverse function. So if you look at this example, so if I draw a straight line, the horizontal line test, let's see. You see here how many of point intersection 1 and 2 place takes. It takes a 2 place to intersect here and here. That means there's no inverse function. So if you look at your graph, there's a cubic graph, right? Cubic. So your graph actually is like this. Yeah, this is your graph shape here. If I draw correct, if I'm your graph shape here, if I draw correct, if I draw the straight or the horizontal line test, how many points will be intersect? You see, 1, 2, 3, more than 1 point intersect. That means there is no inverse function for question number 9. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all. 1, 2, 3. There's no inverse function. Okay, so we can make a conclusion. Determine whether the function have the inverse or not. No inverse function. That's all. But you must show this line. You must show this line. Okay. All right. That is question number 9. Okay. So far, any question? So far tak ada otak-otak kat sini. Belum lagi otak. Ni number 10 baru kita start otak. Okay, that is question number 9. I hope you guys Tak ada masalah for number what correct? Number 9. So let's proceed to number 10. Okay, now guys, number 10, 12, 11, 13, 14, semua otak. That means semua kebat. Okay, let's read the question. Okay, number 10. Given that the function f equals to the modulus x and the function fx also equals to x to the power 4. Both of the function is not one-to-one type. Dia dah mention fx equals to modulus x and fx equals to x power 4 is not one-to-one. How to prove that? Okay, TP5. Okay, soalan ini ialah TP5. Maksudnya soalan dia punya the level of difficulty is very high. Okay, TP5 very high. Okay, TP6 the highest lah. Okay, TP6 more to construct. You need to build the model. Okay, but untuk soalan macam ni biasanya the maximum will be TP5. Okay, so ini agak kebat lah. Okay, agak kebat sikit. Alright, so now tentukan determine the condition that suitable for the domain F so that the function will be the new function will become one-to-one type. Okay. Number 10 Okay, number 10, the soalan give us the function, both function is not one-to-one type. Okay, let's draw. Okay, now so if we want to solve the problem, let's draw the function first. Okay, pen color, kali ini. Okay, for number 10, there's a no calculation at all, but it's more to think. Okay, that's why TP5, kebat. Okay. So let's say fx equals to modulus x. So the graph will be like this. Okay. And the x power 4. X to the power 4. I pakai red color. Okay guys, this is the graph, right? This is the graph of fx equals to modulus x. This is the graph of y equals to x to the power 4. It's a trajectory graph, okay? Exponential graph, exponential graph, x power 4, okay? So from here, from the graph here, we can make a conclusion, that is not, these two function is not one-to-one. Okay, this is not one-to-one, but many-to-one. Okay, many object. Okay, this is a many object. Many-to-one. Many object to one image. So this is, both of them are many-to-one function type. So soalan asking how to make these two graph to become a new function which is one-to-one type. Since both of them are many-to-one, so how to make these two function become one-to-one? Okay guys, so the tricky here is, okay, I dah nampak dah cara nak solve. Sangat mudah. We are talking about range, right? State the situation, the condition, so that the domain, we are talking about the domain X. Okay, the domain, so we can make a conclusion. Okay, so now we want to find the domain X. How to make these two graphs become one-to-one? Okay, what is meant by one-to-one? One-to-one means one object only have one image. But these two graphs given here is many objects have one image. That's why I call one many-to-one. Okay, one object, same image. So many-to-one. Okay, many-to-one. So how to let these two graph become one-to-one? Sangat mudah. Cuba kita cut half of the graph. What will happen? If I cut half of the graph here, the first one object, only one image on Y. One object on X, only one image on Y. Right? One object here only have one image on Y also. Settle. How about this one? I cut half of the graph also. one object here have one image, one object here also one image. Oh, that means we change this graph become, when we cut half of the graph, it become one-to-one type. Faham So how to find the domain? The domain of X must be more than 0. That's all. Okay. The domain must be more or equal to 0. Okay. So baru kita akan dapat one-to-one type. So I nak tutup macam mana? Okay, let's say I tutup like this. When I tutup half of the graph, then it become one-to-one function. One-to-one function means one object have only one image. Okay, originally more object here to one image, right? Many to one. So when we cut half, it become one-to-one function. Okay, guys, that's how we solve the problem. So the answer for number 10A is domain X more than equal to 0. Please double check the answer ya. Tolong check jawapan betul ke tak ni. Okay, I tak ada jawapan. I cuma ada soalan je. Okay, tolong check X more than equal to 0. Please double check. Alright, so that is question 10A. Okay, so the 10B. 10A settle. 10B. Okay, 10B. From the answer in A, find the inverse. Find the inverse function each of the F given. Okay, you want to find the F inverse. So let's say first question, fx equals to modulus x, right? Okay, the fx equals to modulus x. How we find the F inverse for this makcik? Sangat mudah. So just let y. Let y equals to modulus x. So y equals to x. Therefore, F inverse x equals to x. So very straightforward. Fx equals to modulus. So just let y equals to modulus f modulus ni. Okay, I told you, if you still remember, when the modulus move to the right side, it become plus minus, right? Okay, but this is one-to-one function, right? Okay, so it must be a positive side. That's why we just leave as a positive y here. So equals to x. So the F inverse x equals to this y. We put here y, but I replacing with x. Or we can solve the problem by remove this f to the right side, so that it become F inverse the modulus x equals to x. Same thing. Okay, but because of the value x and x, so that's why it's easy to move the value of f here. But how about the second? Fx equals to x to the power 4. That one, you cannot move the f straight away. You must let y to solve the problem. Shuhan, you said betul. Betul which one, Shuhan? Is that the 10A yang domain x more than equal to 0? Okay, Shuhan said betul. Is that for referring to 10A or 10B? Okay, please respond. Okay, now I want to find the F inverse for fx equals to x to the power 4. So fx equals to x to the power 4. I want to find the inverse. So as usual, let y x to the power 4. Yang ini 4 pindah sebelah, because the power 4 move to the left side, it become a roots of 4, quad roots. So it become quad root of y equals to x. Therefore, F inverse x equals to x to the power of 1 over 4. Okay. Alright, guys. Number 10b, 10b for the second one. Fx equals to x to the power 4. I want to find the inverse. As usual, let y equals to x to the power 4. And x become a subject here by removing the power 4 to this side. It becomes root of 4 here, quad root. 4 roots. Okay, so this root of 4 here actually is equals to the power of 1 over 4. This is the final answer. Please double check the answer here. Okay, so Shuhan kata 10A. Okay, 10A betul Alright, thank you. So this is 10B. Check the answer. Okay, please double check. Alright, that is question number 10. No calculation at all. Okay, so soalan otak macam ni lah. Okay, soalan KBAT. Okay, another T5 question here. Okay, so number 11. Oops, zoom sikit. Alright. So next, number 11. Okay, number 10 settle. Now number 11. Okay, if the graph of a function, okay, if the graph a function and the inverse function are intersect. Apa maksud dia? Is that possible? Both of the graph intersect on the line of y equals to x. Is that possible for these two graph intersect at the other line of graph line? Okay, guys. Untuk nombor 11 ni, TP5 lagi lah. Okay, no calculation. Okay, baca dulu soalan. If the graph of function and inverse is given, okay, both of the graph is given, and the graph of function f and its f inverse intersect each other, is that intersect on the line y equals to x? And then is that possible for these two graphs intersect on the other line other than y equals to x? Itu soalan dia, maksud dia. Okay, that is the that is a question about. Okay, alright. Let's do. We just draw the diagram. Okay, kita tak tahu the function, but we can draw the diagram. Okay, so guys, if you still remember, I told you to find the inverse, make sure you have the line of y equals to x as your line of reflection. Because we are talking about inverse function, that means we are talking about the reflection of the graph of f. Okay, to find the f inverse graph, right? So I just draw the line of y equals to x here. Okay. So before we draw the graph, make sure you draw the graph Cartesian y and x, and then the line of red color y equals to x act as your cermin. Okay, so now if we have a graph f and the inverse function, is that necessarily reflect on the y equals to x? Yes, the answer is yes, because when let's say if I have a coordinate of 2, 2, the coordinate of 2, 2, when that is a function of f, when we find the inverse function, it becomes 2, 2 again, right? Because what we call that, the function f, the coordinate must be xy, but when we find the reflection of function, which is the f inverse, it becomes yx coordinate. So since the what we call that, the original and the inverse. Okay, let's say I have coordinate of 2, 2 or 3, 3 or 7, 7, as long the coordinate is same. Okay, now you look here, xy is the original coordinate, which is located in our normal function f, 2, 2. If we find the inverse, what will happen to this coordinate? The coordinate will be shifted direction, right? We will shifted shifted direction. So that means it become yx. So what is the answer here? Also 2, 2, right? That's what I mean. The function f and f inverse, they are intersect on the line of y equals to x. Okay, because the answer at the end also same, 2, 2. Okay. But okay, let's draw the graph. Okay, let's draw the graph first. Let's say I draw graph macam mana. Okay, macam ni. Okay, this is my function graph, the black color. And if I want to find the inverse, I need to reflect my black color. Okay, I need to reflect my black color so that it become the blue color. Okay, the black color is my original function f, and the blue color is my reflection function. Reflection function means f inverse. Okay, this is my f inverse. This is my f normal. Okay. All right, guys, this is F normal and it reflects on y equals to x, right? So this is the line of F inverse. Yeah. So the soalan said, if the graph intersect each other, there's a intersecting each other. Is that intersecting will be happen on the line of y equals to x? Yes. Betul. Betul Memang betul jawapannya yes. Is that possible for this point to intersect on the other line? Also yes. Not necessarily on the line y equals to x. This intersecting point between the function and the inverse function also can take place on the other line. Okay, contoh because of my graph is like this. Okay, let's say macam mana graph? Okay, now I dapat imagine dia. Contoh. So my answer here is, is that possible for this two graph intersect on the other line of graph? Yes, my answer also yes there. Not necessarily must be on the line y equals to x, but it can be happen on the other line. Contoh contoh I have a graph, let's see. Okay, as usual, I draw the Cartesian plane and I draw the line y equals to x. We want to prove, is that possible the intersecting point between these two graphs can be take place other than y equals to x. So y equals to x. All right. Okay, guys. As usual, before we prove the things, okay, so this is our graph and this is y equals to x. Okay, now the first example I gave you is a standard graph. Senang nak baca, okay? That's why you can see there's only one point of intersect and exactly happen on the line y equals to x. Now, what will happen if I have, sorry, I pakai pen color biru. If I have this graph, this graph has inverse, right? This graph. This blue color is my graph function. It has inverse. Why it has inverse? Because if you draw the horizontal line, only intersect at one point. That's the reason. Okay, now guys, please tell me, please draw the reflection of the graph. Find this inverse. Okay, find the inverse graph of this makcik blue color. Okay, let's draw. So on the top is supposed to be bottom. Yeah. Ta-da! See? The original is, this is the idea that I terfikir. Okay, you see here, this is the blue color, the original function f. The reflection towards the y equals to x will become the gold color here. Ataupun nampak macam brown okay. I pakai gold color pen Sharpie. So this is the reflection. You see here, the point of intersect not only take place on the line y equal to x here, the origin, but also, let me circle the intersecting point. Okay, perhatilah soalan macam ni. Okay, so you see here the blue color here, original. The gold color is the inverse function. Then the intersecting point not only happen on the line of y equals to x, which is the origin, but also happen on this and this. If you connect all the line, you connect all the what we call this, the intersecting point, it become what? It becomes a new line. This is not y equals to x. This one is equals to y equals to negative x. Then it's not necessary the reflection, the intersection will be take place on the line y equals to x, but also it can be happen on the line of y equals to negative x. Okay, faham So the answer for number 11 okay. So answer is that if the graph function f and the inverse intersect, is that necessary the intersecting place the intersecting point take place on the y equals to x? Yes, but not necessary. Jawapannya yes, but not necessary. Because, okay, baru jawapan sebenarnya. Is that possible? It happen on the other line? Yes. Because it also can be happen on the other line. So the answer for number 11, yes, but not necessary. Because the intersecting point can be happen on the other line other than y equals to x. You faham my answer? I hope you guys faham. You guys get the idea of my answer here. Okay? So please respond for number 11. Settle number 11, no calculation at all, but more to drawing things. Okay? Okay, settle for number 11. Okay, so far, everyone, do you have a problem, guys? We still have time, We still have time here. Okay. Soalan pun tak banyak lagi, 4 more question. Okay. So, gambar otak memang a lot of think. You need to think, okay, to solve the problem. Alright. Do you have a problem for number 11? Please respond. If you have a problem, please respond in our live chat here, okay? So, let's proceed to number 12. Number 12, calculation or not? Yes, number 12 baru ada calculation. Okay, number 12. The function fx is given by ax plus b over by cx plus donkey. Okay, so soalan asking find f inverse x. Okay, this is our soalan here. Fx is equals to this makcik, and then the soalan asking us to find the f inverse. TP5 again, TP5 lagi punya soalan. Okay, let's find the f inverse. So the f, because we deal with a huruf here, please be careful. So f inverse, to find the f inverse, we must let y. So let y equals to ax plus b over by cx plus donkey. Okay, this is our first method. We just let y equal to this makcik, cut and paste. And then this is denominator, we need to bring to the left side, it become expansion. Okay, we expand first. Y cxy tambah dy equals to ax plus b. Okay, and then I regroup all the x on the other one side and non-x equation put on the other side. So it become ax minus cxy equals to dy tolak b. Okay, guys. Here. So this function, I just let equals to y. And this thing, I put it here, it become expansion, and then I regroup all the huruf x on this side. On the non-huruf x, I put on this side here. You see here, x and x repeated. As I mentioned in the previous video, we need to factorize this x and make the x become a subject. So what happened here, it will change, it will become a tolak cy. Okay, therefore we can make the conclusion here, x equals to dy tolak b over by a tolak cy. Kan? Ke salah? Kejap. Sorry. Oh, ada sikit silap kat sini. Okay. Oh, I salah direction. Okay, tak apa. Betulkan balik. So, let's say I change the direction to be like this. Okay, I betulkan balik. Let's say CXY. minus AX equals to B tolak DY. So X bracket CY tolak A equals to B tolak DY. X equals to B tolak DY over CY tolak A. Okay, therefore the conclusion is F inverse equals to B minus DY over by CY tolak A. Okay guys, you see, yang ni I tersilap my direction of huruf X. Okay, so I just let Y equal to this makcik, and this one I bring up here, I expand. Okay, so I want my X on the left side. Okay, left side tadi I terbuat belah kanan, sebenarnya boleh je, tapi I lebih prefer sebelah kiri. Okay, so my CXY minus AX equals to B minus DY. So since the X and X repeated, I factorize it, and this bracket I move to the right side, it become over. So we can make a conclusion here, B minus DY we change to, alamak, I terlupa nak tukar. See? Betul kan? So therefore F inverse X equals to B minus DX over by CX minus A. Okay. So F inverse equals to B minus DX donkey X over by C. Okay, capital X minus A. Okay, this is our F inverse. Okay, so please double check. Now, the soalan seterusnya, from our answer that we obtained here, determine the inverse for the following. Okay, now we need to use our answer in F inverse we obtained just now to solve the problem in A1 and A2 Roman. Okay, so A1 Roman, the Fx is given by X tambah 8 per X tolak 5. Therefore, the F inverse X will be, okay guys, this is the soalan. The Fx is given by this. We want to find the F inverse. Since the F inverse is already obtained here by using the huruf-huruf, you must remember that this function actually equals to this function. So this is your A. How much your A here? A is 1. This is your B, right? B how much? 8. This is C, right? CX, C. How much your C? 1. And your donkey is negative 5. So when we find the inverse, it become like this. You see the arrangement of the huruf A, B, C, D. It become B minus DX over by CX minus A. Just cut and paste and put the value, the appropriate value of each of the huruf. So this is B minus DX. So B how much? B 8 here. So what will happen? It will become 8 minus donkey. Donkey is how much? Donkey is -5. -5 minus, it become positive 5x over by CC 1. 1x. A is 1. Okay. Just susun the huruf-huruf. This A, B, C, D. And then you rearrange according to our function inverse that we obtained just now. B, D, C, A. This is B, D, C, A. Okay. Just masukkan your B is 8. Your D, negative 5, right? D is negative 5. Okay. D is negative 5. Because of negative and minus are mixed together, it become plus 5x. And CX, C, refer to here, C is 1. Minus A. A, how much here? 1 also. So, this is the answer for first Roman. Okay. For second Roman, Fx is given by 2x minus 3 over by x plus 4. Okay, F inverse x will be, okay, so we just cut and paste the value. B is negative 3. B minus D. D is positive 4, okay, minus 4x over by C is 1x minus A. A is 2. Okay, guys, this is the answer for number 2. Okay, so f inverse equals to -3 minus 4x over by x minus 2. How I get this thing? Because we based on our function given here. And then you need to rearrange. This is your A, B, C, and D. Now, how we arrange the numbers? Refer to F inverse that we obtained here. B, D, C, A. So, B, D, C, A. Please careful with the sign. Minus, minus here. And please refer to the original of value A, B, C, D here. If the negative meet with minus, it becomes positive. Okay, please remember that. So, this is the answer for number 12A 2 Roman. Settled. Okay, the 12B, if the C is not equal to 0, what is the condition on the value of A, B, C, and D so that the function f equals to f inverse? The function f equals to f inverse. Okay, so the function of f is given by Cx plus D. The function of f inverse we also already obtained Cx minus A. Now guys, this is the soalan about. Right. The soalan say that if the C is not equal to 0, what is the condition for A, B, C, and D so that the f function equals to f inverse? So this function is given. This function we already obtained. Now, both of them are a fraction, right? These two fraction, both of them must not be, the denominator cannot be equal to 0, right? That's number 1. And number 2, if both of them are equal, that means bawah ini juga sama. Okay, bawah ini let equal to 0, bawah ini juga let equal to 0, right? If we let equal to 0, this function become malfunction, right? This function also become malfunction. That's why both of denominator must be equal each other so that the f and f inverse will be equal. Okay, so that's the tricky there. So Cx plus donkey equals to Cx minus A. Cx repeated, therefore D equals to negative A ataupun A equals to negative D. That is the syarat here. The function fx will be equal to f inverse when the denominator, both of them are equal each other. So when we take both of denominator, when they both are equal each other, so we can find the value of either A or D here. So D must equal to negative A ataupun A equals to negative D. This will be my answer here. Please double check. Okay, please double check this answer for number 12 boy. Okay, 12B. Okay, this is my final answer. Is that correct? Please respond. Okay, please guys respond here. Okay, 12B. My answer either D equals to negative A or A equals to negative 12B. My answer either D equals to negative A or A equals to negative donkey. Okay, betul atau salah? Okay, please respond. Now, that is question number 12. Okay, settle number 12. Number 13. Number 13, by using the GeoGebra. Wait, Roshini, I got the same answer. Okay, that means if Roshini get the same answer like me, that means the answer, maybe the answer is correct lah. Okay, the answer either D equals to negative A or A equals to negative D. The question number 11, number 12, B. Okay, please double check. Okay, the rest of you, please double check at the answer on the textbooks. Okay, A equals to negative D. Yes. Yeah, I also get the answer. Either D equals negative A or A equals to negative D. Either one. Now look at number 13. Number 13, by using the GeoGebra, we cannot use that. We can solve the 13A because we don't have we just use a normal paper. So 13A kita tak payah buat. Let's look at 13B. 13B. Okay, 13B minus 2x for the domain 1 less than x less than 3. Okay, so what is your opinion? What we can talk, what we can say about the range of f and the domain of f inverse, and the domain of f with the f inverse. Okay, that's the two question there. What we can say about the range of f, number 13, 13b, 13b. 13a I skip because we need to use GeoGebra X application, so tak payahlah. 13b, what we need to write down here. Okay, what we can say about the range of f. Okay, range of f with domain of f inverse. Okay, that's number one. And number two, the domain f with the range of f inverse. Sangat mudah. Okay, that's why I told you MX semudah ABC. We already did this thing. If you still remember when we learn the f inverse, how to solve the inverse function. Okay, the basic idea, please refer my previous video. I already told you range of function f are equal with the domain of f inverse. So what is the relationship here? The answer is equal. Okay, the answer is equal. How to find the relationship between this one? Domain of fx with the range of f inverse also equal. Done. Itulah jawapannya. So for number 13b, what is the relationship? Yeah, they are equal. Okay, the range of fx equals to domain of f inverse. The domain of fx equal to the range of f inverse. That's all. Okay, B, that's all. Okay, B1 Roman. Seterusnya. Okay, hence on the same, okay, exists, draw the line of y equals to x. Okay. Oh, ini kita memanglah kena pakai GeoGebra lah. Tapi tak apa. If we are not using the GeoGebra, let's do manual method. Okay, let's draw manually. Okay, guys, since the function is given by fx equals to x squared minus 2x for the domain, domain dia ialah 1 less than x less than equals to 3. Okay, so we want to draw the graph. Okay, we must tabulate the table first. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and okay, this is the table we tabulate. All right, the function from 1 until 3, 1 to 3. Now what we need to do, fill in the blank. We need to fill how much here. Okay, fx 1 for 2 and fx for 3 here. So we calculate. So we are supposed to get 1 squared minus 2 negative 1, 2, 4, 4 minus 4, 0, 3 squared, 9 minus 6, 3. Okay, this is the value that we're supposed to get. Okay, so now let's draw the graph, the function here. So as usual, so 0, 1, 2, and 3, and our fx is negative 1, 0, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So 3, 3, 2, 0, and negative 1, 1. 1, negative 1. Okay. So I sketch the line. It's a quadratic, right? It's a quadratic. Yeah, this is the graph. This is the graph of x squared minus 2x for the domain 1 until 3. So we just find the value of fx. This fx refer to y-axis. So this is the graph. It's a quadratic graph. 3, 3, 2, 0, 1, -1. Okay, guys. We must solve this problem actually by using GeoGebra application. X, there's an application you can download. Okay. But now we want to try manually. Okay. And then on this graph, sketch the line y equals to x. Okay. Line y equals to x. Y equal to x. All right. So, okay. This is my line y equals to x here. You see here, my line y equals to x touch the point of here. When x3, y3. Yeah, memang betul. x3, y3. Because the line is y equals to x, right? That's why that point touch the line of y equals to x. Okay? So, you faham this one? Dia mesti touch. Because 3, when x3, y also 3. Okay. I label y equals to x. Now, after we draw the line y equals to x, now number one, is that the graph f inverse is the reflection of f graph on that line. So, let's draw the reflection first. Betul atau tidak? Okay, how to draw the reflection? Now you see the point here, when x3, y3, so when we reflect, it becomes yx, like 3, 3. Okay, this one, 2, 0. When it reflect, it becomes 0, 2. 0, 2 here. And 1, -1, when it reflect, it become 1, -1, -1, 1. Okay, now let's draw. That. So the black color is our original fx. The blue color is the reflection of the black color. The black color is our fx. So the blue color we can simplify become f inverse. Okay, it become f inverse, and both of the graph touch at the same point, which is 3, 3 here. Because when the function, normal function is 3, 3, when we inverse, it become 3, 3 again. Okay, so now, is that the G inverse is the reflection of the graph f? The answer, yes. For B2 Roman, is that the point of 0, 2 on the graph f inverse? 0, 2. 0, 2 is here. The 0, 2. The 0, 2 point on the graph of f inverse is the reflection of 2, 0. Jawapannya yes also. So, jawapannya main yes here. Okay, so number 13 B1 sector, B2 B2, the answer is yes. Okay, is that the point 0, 2 on the f inverse is the reflection of the point 2, 0 on the function of f? The answer is yes. So what is the conclusion we can make here? The conclusion we can make here is, if the function f have the coordinate of x, y, the reflection of that function will become yx. That's all. So the f function got coordinates x, y, therefore the reflection will become yx, like this. For B2 Roman, the answer is yes. What is the conclusion? If the function fx have the coordinates x, y, therefore the f inverse have the coordinate of yx. Okay, that is the conclusion for 13 B2 Roman. Gambar otak. Memang tak ada calculation sangat, but more to what we call that, think. Okay, you need to think out of the box. Okay, that's why we call this question is a hot question. Okay, student doesn't have a problem to calculate, but student have a problem to think. That is the problem. That is a student problem. Okay, so I hope you guys can recap this chapter again. Okay, please do something. Do not stop until tonight we will solve this. We finish this chapter already. We will finish this chapter, but please do your revision. Okay. Now let's look at number 14 and 15. Okay. Number 14. Okay. We still have 2 more questions. Okay, 14. 14. What's the soalan? So the price in RM for an item and the quantity X is being sold with the given equation P equals to 100 minus 1 over 4X. That means P is the price of selling item, the price of the selling item, P, number 14 now. The price of selling item equals to 100 minus 1 over 4X. While C is the cost, okay? C is the cost to produce X unit is given by C equals to blah, blah, blah. Find the cost of C as a function in terms of P. Okay. Okay, guys. Soalan ini, this question also is a KBAT question. Number one, okay, first thing is you need to write all the equation given. First equation given is P, right? P is the selling price of an item. Okay, P equals to 100 minus 1 over 4X. Okay, P is the selling price for item. And then C is the cost to produce an item. Okay, see the cost to produce an item is square root X over by 25 plus 600, right? Okay, so soalan 14A, we want to find the cost in term of P. The cost in term of P, okay? The function of C in term of P. This one. We want to find CP here. Okay? So guys, to find the cost, the cost as a function in term of harga, in term of the price P, that means we want to find C bracket P here. This is composite function. How to produce the CP here? That means, okay, number one, you see here, at the end of our answer for CP, we must have the answer. That answer must consist of huruf P, must consist of huruf P. Our final answer. That's why the function of C in term of P. That means our jawapan must have huruf P. Look at the information. P is a subject here. If we want our answer have huruf P, P cannot become a subject. P must become the element. So here, the X here, you must simplify this marksheet so that X become a subject first. Okay? So, when I simplify this marksheet here, so how I simplify? Okay, time with 4 everything, it becomes 4P minus 400 equals to 400 minus X. So X equals to 400 minus 4P. Yeah. You see? Guys, so P actually the original is a subject because I want my final answer. I want my final answer consists of huruf P, so P cannot become a subject. So I let X become a subject first. This is how I'll simplify the equation. Okay, I time everything with 4 and I simplify the function. It becomes like this. Now, how to find the CP? CP actually equals to what? Okay, CP actually equals to CX in terms of P. You see here, CX here is the subject, right? Equals to 400 minus 4P. That means the function X in terms of P. The function X in terms of P. That means this black color actually belongs to here. Okay, so we simplify this marksheet so that it becomes C a big bracket 400 minus 4P. Okay, like this. This is how we compose. This is how we compose. So C 400 minus 4P. Now look at your C. C with 600.